Hi guys, there's a lot of talk about the different ways that one can achieve your dreams or achieve the success you want. Whether you want to grow your business, whether you want to achieve a certain goal, losing weight, buying a house, whatever it is. And they talk about manifesting. They talk about having a vision board, putting a journal, words of affirmation, declaration, or however you want to say that. But all of it is all about focusing on your goal, focusing on the results that you want, which is great. But I think that sometimes, or maybe even most times, focusing on the result may also lead to frustration. You have this picture of what you want, you have this picture of this dream, and you look at other people that have achieved it, you follow them, you watch the blogs, the podcasts, and all of those things. They're good, but sometimes you're so focused on it that you feel as if, okay, I'm doing, but then it's you've been doing it for however many months or years, and it feels elusive. It feels as if the more you work, the longer it takes. And that's because we're so focused on the results. Hear me out. When you focus so much on the results, there's a yearning and a longing and sometimes a desperation to achieve this goal, because all you see is the result, all you see is the goal. And yet the most important thing, I think, is not the result. The most important thing is the process, is the fact that it might take somebody 2 years to achieve a certain goal, but for you it may be 5 years. Classic example, let's talk about losing weight. Everyone's body type is different. It's not that you're big boned, or it's not that you can't lose weight, but it's that your physiology might be different. It might take someone 6 months to achieve a certain level of weight, but it might take longer. And because it might take you longer, there's a level of frustration, and you might give up, and you might go back to bad habits, simply because you haven't taken into account the process. You haven't mastered that discipline to get the results. I believe that everything has a process, and as long as you get the process right, whether it's the discipline to keep doing a certain thing, to build up consistency, as long as you get your eye off the result, because the results will happen. The results will happen as long as you get the process right. And so I'm not saying that forget about the results. I'm not saying tear up your vision board and tear up that picture that you have of your goal, but I'm saying that it's really important, once you've decided that, okay, this is what I want to achieve. Well, this is my suggestion. Once you've decided that this is what I want to achieve, you have it. You have you've labeled it. Then the main thing is focus on the process, focus on the things that you need to do on a daily basis. Create that habit, that discipline of doing something, because once you're doing it, and once it becomes second nature, and you're doing it consistently, the results will happen.